First of all, good Central Washington football team. I thought defensively kept us in it. Defensively kept in it. Another really solid special teams effort, with the exception of the missed field goal. Tough travel. Thought our kids handled it well. I thought that was a positive. At the end of the day, just defense was on the field way too much, and got worn down there at the end. But I thought, all in all, they kept us in it, and for the most part, kept us in the game as long as they could. Yep. Yeah, JT. He's been outstanding all year. Anytime he's healthy, he's one of the best, if not the best. Along with Jimmy Harrison, one of the linebackers in the league. The 19 tackles. Incredible. Part of that too is they're on the field a lot. The more you're out there, the more you tackle. But JT's a leader for us. He's been a leader ever since he's been here. He's prepares well all throughout the week, and you can't say enough about him.
Leading you on offenses.
Yeah.
Ability once again. What have you seen from him in terms of his progression this year, both in terms of on the field and as a leader as well?
Yeah, every time the great thing about being a freshman is every game you go out there, you get further away from being a freshman. Okay, he's developing. He's every time he goes out, he gets better. I think every rep that he gets more comfortable with the offense, and the more you do that, the more he can be a leader. He can get everybody going in the right direction, and he's doing a good job of that already. We just needs a little more time.
Still searching for your personal.
Yep. Well, I think it's maybe our youth a little bit. A lot of these guys haven't traveled, especially made the long travels. You look at Texas A&M Kingsville, a long bus ride. You look at the long trip to Central Washington. We need to learn how to, we need to learn how to prepare through the week. That starts with us as coaches. But I think in college football, especially Division II college football, preparation throughout the week and preparing for that long trip is what essentially wins those road games. And I think we do a better job as a football team and coaches to get our kids ready for that.
It's kind of a random question, but in the NFL Division II quarterback started this summer.
Yeah, isn't that awesome?
Can you use that story to kind of motivate some of the kids?
Yeah, it's another thing too. When you look at the quality of football in the Lone Star Conference or any upper end Division II conference, we're not that far away from a lot of players. Some of the very special players are not that far away from being, the Power 5 players, and he's a great example of that. And here at West Texas A&M, we've had young men from the past, move on and go to the NFL, and no, that's absolutely, that's absolutely a recruiting point. And if you're good enough and you're special enough and work hard enough, it's an opportunity to go play at the biggest level.
Angelo State.
Yep. Angelo State's been the gold standard, here the last 6 years. And it's not much different. They're a really well-coached football team. They're big and physical up front. On defensively, I believe their defensive coordinator does as good a job as anybody as being unique and in regards to giving you a different scheme that you don't necessarily see week in and week out. I do believe, the reason they can do that is they're really good in the secondary. And so you look at this Angelo State, not many weaknesses. They're starting to transfer quarterback this year as well. He's really caught stride here late. And they got beat this past week, but they're a very, very, very good football team. Yeah, we got to see development. We got to see, we got to go in and, we got to play confidently. We got to play aggressively. I still think we could be more physical on the fronts, offensively and defensively. I'd like to see all of those things. And I don't believe we offensively, especially, we've put it all together in a game this year. And what better game to do that, leading into our last home game here.